We are finishing the first month of 2022, and today we have 75 degrees in our beautiful Florida. Welcome to our channel. My name is Aura Bailey, owner and CEO of Aura Holdings LLC. I am also a licensed real estate agent in the state of Florida and in the state of Virginia. Many of our clients have been asking me to post a video for those who are thinking of buying land in Florida. I believe the following are the most important questions to ask the seller before committing any money. Land use. Purpose of the land. Is it buildable land? Is it farming land? Is it land for mobile homes? Is it RV friendly? Is it for hunting? Is it for fishing? Is it recreational only? There are many different land uses. So that's where I start. Second, available utilities. Does it have water connections available, sewage, power, or would you have to invest in a well, for example, here in Florida, or a septic tank? Do you have available grid, or do you have to probably invest in solar power? 3, conservation restrictions. For example, is it in a J scrub area in Florida or a gopher turtle area? There are some restrictions for conservation. 4, legal access. How do you get to the land? Do you have an easement or do you have access through the public road? 5, deed restrictions. Sometimes people put restrictions on the deed. For example, may not be built upon for 20 years after the date of this contract, etc., etc. Just something to check and be sure of. Then I check if it has any easements with the deed, and what the taxes are, what the HOA fees would be, or CDD fees would be, any other special assessment fees, etc. So always good to ask your seller or the agent of the seller if that's the case. Also, if the land is in a deed restricted community or CDD or HOA, ask for the bylaws and the covenants. Next thing I would like to know is what type of title I'm going to get. Is the seller going to issue a general warranty deed with title insurance, or is the seller going to issue a special warranty deed without title insurance, or does it have a quitclaim deed, which is specially done between families, but sometimes in other cases also done between regular sellers and buyers. There are other types of deeds, but that would not be the case for a commercially available piece of land like the ones that you find in the market. Next, I would find out what the flooding zone is, if there is any, and if it is in a flooding zone, then I would contact a flood insurance agent to find out how much it would be per year once I build a structure on it. While there is no structure on the land, of course, there's nothing to be lost if it's flooding, so there's no requirement for flood insurance. Next, I would find out what the zoning code is. This is very important depending on what you want to do with the land. Always consult with your public utilities officials or your development officials, depending on the county, to find out what the zoning code means. Next, environmental hazards and closing costs and procedures for closing. That's really important. What title company the seller would like to use, or if I would choose the title company, or if the seller wants to just use a lawyer or another representative, or if they just want to meet at the courthouse and basically do the deed themselves and sign there. Next, I would find out whether the person or company are legit If it is a person, I would real quick search their social media profiles, make sure that they didn't open them yesterday and they have more than one friend. That's just really quick. Also look in a public record search that the name of the person that claims to be the owner is the same name as in the public record. And if it is a company that is selling, I would check the Florida Department of State Division of Corporations, or wherever your state is, what would apply. The county tax collector that the land belongs to the person or company. That also I would check. Next, I would ask what the financing terms are. Many for sale by owners can do their own owner financing, and they might have very favorable terms, so I would check that always. And I think that is the end of my very basic checklist before I move forward with further research and calling and purchasing the land. I hope you enjoyed this video and you subscribe and like the channel, Florida Land for Sale by Owner. Again, my name is Aura Bailey. I am the owner and CEO of Aura Holdings LLC. To purchase any of our lots, please contact me direct 757-371-4015 or visit our website at www.landforsalebytheowner.com.